Hey guys, I got a great question. I think a couple of people might have been in this boat at one stage or another, so I'm going to do a video on it. It says basically, I've been eating a very low calorie diet for way too long, like over a year or so, and no carbs the last couple of months. I'm now terrified. I want to increase it, but I'm terrified of the weight gain. What would you suggest? I've came across this so many times with clients that I've worked with, people that have over dieted for so long that they've kind of ruined their metabolism. Couple of things happens when you over diet, just to kind of give you a bit of a background. When you over diet, I've talked about them before, your leptin and your ghrelin hormones. They're your main hunger hormones in your body. The ones basically that send the message from your brain to your body to say, I'm full, I'm satisfied from that meal, you don't need to give me any more. When you over diet, this happens to a lot of contest prep people and people that diet into that very, very low level of body fat, you offset those hormones. They literally just stop working at optimal level. But the same thing happens for someone that over diets. So if you reduce your calories for a massive period of time, what happens is everyone has it's called a metabolic set point. It's kind of like your body's internal thermometer. So if you walk into a room, you open the window, the room's 37 degrees, and you open the window, the room's going to get colder. Then you close the window, it goes back to 37 degrees. You come in, you turn on the heater, it goes up to 50 degrees, you turn it off, and then it goes back to 37 degrees. Your body has a metabolic set point like a thermometer. It basically is where your body wants to be in terms of its weight, in terms of its body fat, and you can change this slightly. But what I generally do with my clients, and particularly my online clients who I work with for a long period of time, is I try and shift this metabolic set point down. So you try and move the thermometer down so that your body's used to being at 80 kilos, you now bring it to 78 kilos, then 76 kilos, and you change the metabolic set point so you don't rebound back. That's why people rebound back, because they drop down too quick. When you diet too hard for too long, like you've been doing, that metabolic set point doesn't know where it's meant to be. So basically what happens is then if you start introducing more food again, you're going to rebound back the other way. So it's kind of like when you pull back an elastic band and you diet, then introduce the amount of food you normally have, and it flicks back. That's why people tend to rebound on diets. So there's a couple of things that I would do here. I know myself, as I've been a victim of it in the past when I've over dieted, when my relationship with food wasn't as healthy as it is now. But what I would do is what's called reverse diet protocol. So basically it means that you reverse out of what you've been doing. So say for example, you were taking 0 grams of carbs like you say, and you've been eating 1,500 calories. I actually had a girl message me, and I was trying to put a plan in place with her for this, and she's actually done amazing with it. But we've been doing it for the last 3-4 months of reverse dieting her out, because she had gone nearly anorexically skeletal from her under eating. She had a bit of an eating disorder, and we're fixing her out of that, and she's now up, I don't know what she's up 7 or 8 kilos, and she looks amazing now. But this is a similar protocol that we put in place. So what I would do is, say you are taking 0 grams of carbs and you're taking 1,500 calories. What I would do is start gradually increasing that week by week, so that you're going up, say 50 maybe to 100 calories every week or every second week as you reverse out. So say you're on 0 grams of carbs, I would start introducing so that you're 25 grams of carbs next week, then maybe 50 grams of carbs the next week, then maybe 150 grams of carbs the next week, or every 2 weeks. If you've been a year doing this, you might not want to do it every week. You actually might want to do it every 2 weeks till you bring yourself up to your set point. I don't know your weight, I don't know your age, I don't know your basic metabolic rate, I don't know any of these things about you. But I would imagine, I can use myself as an example, my set point metabolism wise is around 2,400 calories. I would try and get myself back up to my set point slowly, gradually, and then just hold it there. The same way as I know my body tolerates, about 200 grams of carbs, maybe 150 grams of carbs, and that's my point where my body after that is like, starts to feel a bit shit and I get watery. I would bring them up to that point. So you might not know where that point is, so sometimes it might be worth getting professional help with somebody that does, and getting them to design your program or your plan first. But definitely bringing yourself up slowly, gradually, and reverse yourself out. You can completely fix yourself. It's not a thing. You're not going to get a terrible weight gain with it, as long as you do it slow and controlled and reverse diet out. I've had people in terrible situations that we've brought back to into incredible shape without any dramatic weight gain or like fat gain more so, because you do want weight gain. Of course you do, to a degree. If you're, I'm not sure your starting point if you're really, really skinny and lean. But some people that start there, weight gain is not a problem. It's fat gain that's the issue, you know. So hope this video helps. That's my main tips, is reverse yourself out. So do it slowly, do it gradually. Make those changes every couple of weeks. So bump up your calories by 50 calories or 100 calories every 2 weeks. And the same with your carbs, 25 grams, 50 grams, 75 grams every 2 weeks or so, and start bringing yourself out. So reverse yourself out. So I hope this video helps. Please like and share the page. And if you've got any comments, I'll be replying for the next 24 hours.